Syd one.
I'm the Olivia one. Welcome to Syd and Olivia Talk Shit, the Big Bad Podcast. So before we start the episode today, we are going to start off with a brand new segment called
If They Were a Blank, What Would They Be? It's a game. I'm going to explain to you this game where we pick a character from media, history, or pop culture, and we decide if they were a thing other than the thing they are. What thing would they be? It sounds complicated, but it's going to be so simple once we start doing it.
Let's get the ball rolling.
We started by picking some things and then deciding separately what
so we
they
don't know
would
each
be.
other's answers, but there's a world where we have some similar answers.
So let's see if they line up.
All right, question number one.
If Caillou were a drink, what would he be? What did you say, Olivia?
I said cashew milk.
Oh my God, I said milk, but I'll also accept tepid milk.
Okay, so I wrote cashew milk, comma, skim milk, comma, whole milk. I knew it was going to be a milk. I picked cashew milk because
He's a milky boy.
Because cashew milk is off. That's what it is. It's kind of off out of all the milks.
And if you've listened to this podcast before, you understand our hatred for Caillou. We don't like that little fucker.
Yeah, if you know who Caillou is,
you don't like him either.
Of course you know you don't like him. And if you don't know who Caillou is, we can show you a picture of Caillou.
He looks like fucking milk.
He looks like milk. He looks like cashew milk or any type of milk, but not any good milk.
No,
he's not
tepid.
almond milk, I'll tell you that.
Okay, moving on. If a mechanical pencil were an actress, who would she be?
You want to say it on the count of three?
Yeah. One, two, three. Nicole
Keira
Kidman.
Knightley.
What?
Okay.
Wait, explain.
Okay, I was just going physically.
Oh, I was too.
Okay, well, I also was thinking Cameron Diaz.
No.
Really?
No.
Okay, no. Okay. Okay, Nicole Kidman, a pencil, though?
Yes, she is.
I know she's mechanical.
She is a mechanical
pencil?
Yes.
All right. Nicole
She
Kidman.
is a mechanical pencil if I've ever seen a mechanical pencil.
Okay. I'm
Yes.
gonna really go home and think this through. And
Cameron Diaz, to me, feels more
Cameron
number
Diaz-
two pencil.
She has too much, to me, Cameron Diaz has too much personality to be a number two pencil, but her face came up in my brain when I pictured an actress that looks like a number two pencil.
A mechanical
A mechanical pencil, that's what I meant.
Okay.
I'm
And
sorry.
then you picked Keira.
Yeah, just because tiny little pencil girls. Like I was just picturing like people who are little pencil, mechanical looking.
Okay.
It's a type. I think it's a type.
No, I hear you there.
Okay.
Okay. If the current government were a reality show, what would they be?
You want to try on the count of three?
One, two, three. Traitors.
Oh!
Okay, good.
Boom. Nice.
But I
That's really
also
good.
had as a separate one,
Yeah.
either Traitors or Return to Amish.
Oh, nice. I had Traitors or Squid Game.
Okay.
And I know Squid Game's not a reality show, but it kind of is now, and it's a fictional reality show. Let's be real.
You know what? It counts.
Yeah.
We're going to count it.
Um,
Okay.
Ooh, okay. This is a good one. I like this one.
If the worst person you know were a basic Instagram caption, what would they be?
Do you want to go first?
Sure. I said, be a rainbow in someone else's cloud.
Wow. So, okay, mine is, I was thinking of two different people, and they both have the same first part of the caption.
You were thinking of specific people?
Oh, of course. I thought that was the... So mine is, check out my new song on SoundCloud.
Oh, no.
And then depending on the person, it's either a song called I Love When Mommy Gives Me Booby, or Everyone I Used to Know Has Nightmares About Me.
Oh no, and I know who both people are. Oh no.
That's what I thought the question was. Sorry about that. Okay, next question.
No, I was just thinking of like the general worst, person.
You were just
like,
thinking of
the
the
worst.
Yeah. That's the worst too. That's definitely the worst.
But I forgot that
I
you're...
was thinking of specifically, I was just, when you said worst people you know, I was like, I got him. I got him in here.
You got mafia blood.
I do.
Okay, moving on. If Moodang were a weapon, what would he be?
Oh, I know this one.
1, 2, 3, a
Little
heavy
boy.
ball.
Oh,
What?
I said Little Boy from the
Little-
Manhattan Project.
What is that?
Hiroshima.
Wait, what is that?
Like,
Oh my
Hiroshima.
god. Oh no.
Yeah, because Little Boy, because he is a little boy, he's like a little, and because it was called Little Boy, because he's like, it was like a fat little bomb, and it looks like Moodang.
Okay, fat shaming.
I'm not saying that it's negative. I'm just saying that it's rotund in the same way that Moodang is.
Okay.
And they look very similar.
And I said a heavy ball because
And is that a weapon?
could be if you throw it
Fair,
hard
that's
enough.
a good point. That's a really good point.
It's a
I thought
heavy
about it that
ball.
way. If you have
I
to
don't
take-
know.
yeah. Okay.
It's a heavy ball.
Yep.
If the flavor of mango
Mhm.
were a way people show that they're in crisis.
That's a crazy one. That
Yeah.
is a crazy one.
Yeah.
But I have the answer.
straight from the bowels of my mind. What would it be?
I know the answer.
Go for it.
Oversharing on Instagram stories during a manic episode.
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah.
That's what it is.
And like one of them accidentally has music over it and you can't even hear what they're saying.
You can't tell what they're saying. And they're like, it's a manic episode though. So they're happy.
Yeah.
But they're like getting new tattoos. They're like getting a new car. They're like soft launching someone. Then they're hard launching them right afterwards.
And then they're like, we broke up.
Then they broke up.
And they're a predator.
And they're a predator. And then they're outing them. They're outing them and they're going, they're a predator. And then they're getting everyone they know to be like, that's a predator.
Okay.
That's what mango is.
I said mango.
And it's all on Instagram stories in the span of 4 hours.
That's too much in 4 hours. I said that the flavor of mango is cutting your own micro bangs, regretting it, and then cutting them shorter.
Ooh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, because you go like, no, I shouldn't have done that. And then you look back in the mirror and you're like,
put it on your Instagram story.
Yeah. And then you put it on Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay, if How You Lost Your Virginity was a song, what would it be?
Blurred Lines.
Oh.
Did you not think? What did you put?
I said, It's Not Right, But It's Okay by Whitney Houston.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
It's not right, but it's okay.
That's great. Listen, that's a beautiful...
Blurred Lines.
What are you going to do? That's the answer.
Oh, boy. Oh, the world. Well, listen, a hell of a start to the podcast. Just coming straight in with consent questions. Welcome to the podcast. I'm the Syd one.
I'm the Olivia one. Still, unfortunately.
If you have noticed, we're in a different location.
Yeah, there might be a couple things you guys are noticing right now. You might notice that we're in a different room than we're usually in.
Yeah.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
So if you notice that, you're right.
Yeah, we're
And if you didn't notice, that's probably because you're listening and you're not watching.
Oh yeah. What are you doing? Watch it.
What are you doing? Driving?
Driving
Or some shit?
Come on.
Okay,
Watch
stop.
while you drive.
Stop. Watch while you drive.
Yeah, we're in a
This
studio.
episode's brought to you by watching while you drive.
Yeah, we're in a studio. It's like pink and stuff. It looks like a real place. We look like real girls who have a real job or something.
We partnered with some very freaking cool people who are going to make this podcast with us, which is very fun.
Yeah,
and we're really excited.
So if you all of a sudden are like, "Wow, that sounds better," we know.
And if it's like, "Oh, we can see your faces better," and it's not like shot on an iPhone, we know. We
got you.
It's good.
We got you.
It's good.
Yeah. I had something I wanted to tell you.
Oh, I'm very excited.
But I want
to tell you. You go first.
No, you go first.
Okay, fine. I'll go first. We really just showed who has the power in this relationship.
No, tell me. What is it?
No, why don't you tell me? Okay, so one thing I'm doing recently that I really like, I've been really into it. I have been getting comprehensive testing to see what's wrong with me.
Oh, you're getting assessed.
I'm getting assessed. We know there's something. We know it. It's clear. It's loud. It's obvious.
Do you want to talk about what they ruled out?
They've only ruled out 2 things, but I've ruled out a 3rd thing because I don't think
that's not the point of getting assessed.
I know. So there's 2 points that I want to make here. The first point is there are some amazing questions if you go get a comprehensive assessment. There are so many quizzes where it's like true or false to 90 questions, and then the questions are like, sometimes my hands feel so heavy that they feel numb and they feel like they've fallen off, but they're still there and I can't lift my arms. True or false?
Do you feel that way?
No.
Gorge.
And then the next question is like, when I hear the voices that no one else can hear, it makes my teeth fall out.
And that means you're normal, right?
And I don't know if they put that question in, that they wrote it and put it in, or if multiple people are answering yes to that question. And I just think that's interesting. So my guess is I don't have whatever that is, but I also don't know because I didn't get the results back. But what I do want to do is introduce a fun game.
Okay.
Called Guess What Olivia Has.
Oh, boy.
So the way this game starts is that you're going to give me $5.
Me?
You're going to give me $5.
Personally?
Yes. And you're going to tell me what you think I have. Then we're going to have every guest we bring on do the same thing. And whoever
I'm sorry,
right,
no,
yes.
You're just making money?
Well, yeah. So whoever's right gets the money.
Oh.
That they, if everyone pitches an illness and I have it, everyone who pitched it gets money from the pot, and everyone who was wrong, and you can put a couple dollars in on one diagnosis, a couple dollars in on another diagnosis if you want to spread it out.
Are you going to put in money?
I don't think that's fair. I know me.
Yeah, but you don't know what you have. That's why you're getting assessed.
Okay, I'll put in money.
But what if we all guess the same thing? Because we all know what it is.
Then we all get our money back.
We all know what it is. I think we know what it is.
But I think I have multiple things. I think I've got comorbidities.
Okay, I think that the thing they're going to say, I know what they're going to say and you know what they're going to say because you told me they're going to say it. And then I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I think they're going to say ADHD and I goddamn hope they do.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
But I think they might say anxiety. They might say
but anxiety is like
things. I know, but it's fun. Give me your money, you know?
Okay.
Think about it that way.
Okay, I could just give you $5.
Yeah.
Because that's
cool too.
That sounds like kind of the game.
Cool too.
Okay, I do love this game.
All right, great. So that's
I do love this game. Okay, so I'm going to put $5 on ADHD.
Okay, great.
That's where I'm.
Much.
Does anybody else want to put out any guesses?
Yeah, you guys, just based on how I act in general, it can be anything.
These are people we truly just met.
And there's no.
I'll put 5 on depression.
5 on depression. Okay,
5 on depression.
Awesome. Great. Love that.
Anyone else?
I put 5
on ADHD.
5 on ADHD. Okay. All right, great. Everyone remember it.
5 on swag.
Okay.
5 on swag.
Everyone remember what you put in because if I'm not looking at it as a written down sentence, I'm not going to be able to remember it.
Because you have ADHD. And when you get assessed, they're going to be like, okay, this girl has ADHD, but we couldn't tell because of all of her swag.
All right, well, that was that segment. Play the music. All right, cut the music.
Cut the music.
Syd, what did you want to tell me?
Oh, so similar. So if you can't hear it in my disgusting little voice, I've been a little sick girl.
You're on the tail end.
I'm on the tail end, coming out of it. I've been ill, as you would say, mentally, physically, all the things. I have a cold. I'm being dramatic. But basically, I've been at home, haven't been really moving much or doing anything, haven't been taking care of myself because I've been like, I'm too sick to.
I love that.
And I'm one of those people who gets periods, you see. So I had a big bad period for me. And I didn't have any tampons for me. So I was like, what am I going to do here? Because I'm a little sicky girl and I'm not going to go out in the world.
Right. No, you don't want to go out in the world.
Then I remembered that we've done so many sketches with adult diapers.
Oh my God.
And we have so many diapers in my house. And I thought, no one's going to see
No one's going to see.
And last night, I put on an adult diaper and went to sleep in my diaper. And I have curly hair, so I also wear a silk bonnet, which means I went to sleep, me, a 30-year-old woman, in a bonnet and diaper. And then this morning when I woke up and walked into the bathroom, I found, are you ready? A box of unopened tampons. So that's my story.
Oh, that's so good.
Is it good?
I love that.
Is it good?
And we know that your dog is like writing a
memoir?
Like a memoir, like roasting you.
My dog is writing such a memoir right now.
The thing that they do not tell you about adult diapers, because we've done a bunch of sketches throughout the years with adult diapers, right?
Sure.
The thing they don't tell you is you cannot just get 5.
No.
You can't just get 10.
No.
Like, you have to get like 40 in order to get 1.
And then you want to hear the sad thing?
Yeah.
We only have 1 left.
No.
We only have 1 left.
Oh my God.
So we've used them a lot over the years.
Oh my God. Yeah, one time we were doing this sketch and we were wearing adult diapers and we were running around and it was like a daycare for trust fund adults. And all of the people in the comments were like, wow, can't imagine them like going into the CVS and buying all these adult diapers for this sketch. And it's like, we've had these for years.
Yeah, joke's on you. We have these.
We are desperate to get rid of them.
We're writing sketches to use them.
We have written multiple sketches to use them, done multiple live bits to use them. And they've lasted probably 4 years.
Yeah, I feel like we bought them a few years ago.
Yeah, like 2020.
But we've got 1 left,
okay,
so.
Iconic. Well, maybe you guys can vote on how we use the last diaper.
Yeah.
If you guys want to.
Yeah. Hey, chat, how should we use the last diaper?
Chat, vote in the comments how we should use the last diaper.
We, 2 adult women,
should use
our
the
last diaper.
Last diaper. Okay, let us know, and maybe we'll do it.
Oh my God.
Everyone's just gonna be like, make a poopy.
Yeah, make a poopy in that diaper. Yeah.
Would that be awful?
To make a poopy in
I think it would. Do you think so?
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you by wearing a diaper overnight, it wasn't fun.
Good. I don't think I'd like to take a poopy in a diaper as an adult woman.
It was as bad as you would think it would be. And then afterward, I was like, where do I dispose of this?
It's huge. That's the other thing.
It's fucking giant.
Shit.
Anyway, I free blood into a diaper. I don't know what to tell you.
That's iconic, and those are some beautiful updates. That's beautiful.
It's like we've gotten to the point where like I've put too much out on the internet that when you free bleed into a diaper, you kind of just have to tell people.
Yeah, no, it's like I'm getting assessed. You're free bleeding into a diaper.
And that's the duo.
And that's who we are. And we yell.
And here we are.
Do you guys like that? Or
okay, so something we realized is we have notes in a while.
Oh my God, yeah. If you are relatively new here, we always do a segment that we haven't done in a very long time called We Have Notes. It's a segment where we have some notes on something and we tell you what the notes are. Shocking. Crazy.
Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but 2025 has been a very long year and it just started.
It just started. And you know what's crazy? We already
have notes on 2025 music.
Play the music. Cut the music.
Okay, so we have some notes on 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Olivia, you want to give us a note?
Yeah, okay. So my first note for 2025 is, can evil people be less embarrassing?
Yeah.
I think sometimes it's good to pick one. I think a lot of people are both. We've got a lot of stupid evil people, a lot of embarrassing evil people out there. It's giving Dr. Evil, it's giving Doofenshmirtz. But I think if you're a dictator and you do the double jerk-off dance every time you go on stage, I would pick one. Because I have normal stress and then I have to tack on the embarrassment of knowing that exists.
Yeah.
And that's hard.
No, I get it. I mean, they don't make them like they used to.
No, they don't make evil people
they really don't.
As normal and good.
No, think about Vlad the Impaler. That guy knew how to be evil. That guy was
100%.
Putting heads on stakes. That guy was an evil person.
Yeah, and he had his quirks, but he wasn't like being cringe.
No, he wasn't cringe at all.
Yeah.
He wasn't embarrassing. He was just like,
evil.
I'm evil. High queens.
Yeah, high queens, I'm evil. I impale an army. And also he impaled an army for a pretty good reason, which is to scare other armies away with the stench. Like, I understand that it's bad to impale people, but
good is such a relative thing.
At least it's like that's smart.
Yeah.
I'm not being stupid.
No, it felt like there was a reason behind it.
Yeah.
He wasn't just like, I don't know, I think it's the Gulf of America now.
Yeah, it wasn't just like a bunch of like man children being like,
I don't know.
Yeah, gotta get better. Okay, so do you have a note?
They don't make them like they used to.
They don't make them like Vlad.
They don't make them like Vlad, let me tell you. Okay, yeah, I've got a note. Are you ready?
Sure.
This one is just for fires.
Yeah.
So if you're not a fire, keep scrolling.
If you're not a fire,
just like keep scrolling. New rule.
Yeah.
1 fire per state. That's it. At a time.
Wow. At a time.
At a time. If you're a fire, okay, hear me out. You're a fire, you see another fire, you think it's in your jurisdiction.
Yeah.
You're like, honey, I need to be here as well. No, you don't. Take one for the team and go home.
Yeah.
Because we have enough. It's okay.
If we could get all the fires on Slack or Discord, they could probably, like, my entire apartment building is on a Discord. And it's really helpful.
Yeah, because then we know when the person with the ankle monitor is in the building.
When the person with the ankle monitor is coming by to steal everyone's shoes, because yes, that is real and it happens truly constantly.
All
Do not
the
leave
time.
your shoes outside at my apartment.
Because the ankle monitor woman
with the ankle monitor woman
is going to take the shoes.
Yeah.
But seriously, like, fires, girls, what are we doing?
Queens,
what are we doing? Mm-hmm. You're being a menace, and just like, just stay out of it.
Yeah.
And then I guess my second, like, kind of like sub note, my micro note for that note is if there's already smoke in the air, no asbestos in the air. No,
oh my God.
Like if the air's already bad, no.
Oh, they should, yeah.
We don't add to the air. If you're not from LA, you might not know this, but when things burn down, all of the things in those houses that are burning, they burn too. And so all this like asbestos and gross chemicals and stuff are coming out into the air, and it's just not very good.
Yeah.
And none of it's good. So I guess my overall note is none of that's good.
Yep. I have another note that I think is, it's kind of a question, it's kind of a note, and it's very upset. I'm very upset about it.
Okay.
My note / question is, are boobs back? Why are boobs back? I thought boobs were out.
Wait, what?
I thought boobs were out.
You thought boobs? No, boobs were never out.
No, boobs were out for like years.
No,
it was ass. It was.
No, they ass was a focus, but boobs weren't out.
Boobs were out in leftist circles.
Okay. I hear you. No, I hear that.
Ass is left.
Okay, let's just, yes.
Boobs are right.
Ass is, we've
Feet
said this
are
before.
Libertarian.
Feet are libertarian. Yes. Ass is left. Boobs are right. Yes. Feet are libertarian.
Yeah.
We know this.
But everyone, so we put a video up and everyone, I have boobs. I have 2 sacks of flesh on my chest like a person. It's not a huge deal.
Ugh, stars, they're just like us.
Everyone on this last video we posted is like, won't shut up about it. And I'm like, are boobs back? Because I've always had the same boobs.
Yeah, but I think that like,
Like, is that a bad
No.
political... Or is that
no.
foreshadowing something bad?
Oh, I see what
That's what I'm asking.
see what
is
you
this
mean.
foreshadowing something bad?
I see what you're saying. No, I think you just have nice boobs.
I don't know if that's what it is.
I think you just have nice boobs. I think when boobs are in frame and people are like, I like boobs, they say, I like boobs. This is just the internet, unfortunately.
But they could also Google ones with no shirt on.
Yeah, but for
free.
But you know what it is?
Yeah.
It's the thing of people want what they can't have.
That's such
so
a good
they
point.
can have a boob not covered in the cloth.
Yeah.
But when they see the boob covered in the cloth, they go, I wonder what that nipple looked like.
Oh, heard. Okay, here's the thing. I'll let it go, but...
No, you don't have to let it go.
If boobs are really coming back and ass is out, I'm
ass
really
is never
worried.
out.
Well, it might.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think ass is out?
Ass not out.
What about the Kardashian BBLs that they get with the country club BBLs?
They're still large. Just because they're changing their bodies, they still are prominent ass figures.
I'm just going to say, watch out if you notice that boobs are in and ass is out in the next year.
Ass is not out.
If it gets out and boobs get in, that is a bad sign for the political atmosphere.
I hear you.
Okay.
Ass is not out.
Okay, good.
I think both can be in.
I mean, I hope that everyone is happy with everything. What?
Listen, I vote boobs are in. I vote butt is in. I don't know if I vote feet are in yet.
I vote that empathy is in.
Okay.
And that's beautiful for me.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah, and that's beautiful for me.
Feet, I'm not sure about.
Yeah, I have a
can't
really
get
good
into.
Wiki Feet rating, but I don't think I should.
Have you made a Feet Finder profile?
I have, and then I never logged in because it requires a fucking subscription, and I'm not going to do that.
I did it.
You did it?
Like 2 days ago.
Did you pay the subscription?
No, you don't have to pay a subscription. You just have to upload your ID.
I uploaded my ID, and then they make you pay a subscription after.
They didn't make me do it.
They fucking
No.
Why?
I must have an in that I don't know about.
Oh my God, I uploaded my ID, I got confirmed, and then they were like,
they didn't ask me for a subscription.
They were like, pay me like 50 fucking bucks.
When did you do this?
Like 3 weeks ago.
Okay, maybe it's changed.
Okay, I'm gonna go on it tonight.
Back.
I'll let everyone know tonight. Because I don't think feet are anything. To me, feet are nothing.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, please.
My feet are bad. My feet are not good.
I know you think this about your feet.
No, not thought. They're bad. They're not good. I won't show you because I have bunions. I have my father's bunions and they're not good. I inherited my father's nose and my father's bunions.
My father's bunions is my band name.
Yeah. And when I was born, my grandmother looked me in the eye and said, God, I hope she doesn't have her father's nose. And I do have it. And I also have my father's bunions. And here's the thing. It's fine. I love it. I love my father. Actually, my mom has bunions also. I have my mother's bunions as well.
You have everyone's bunions,
but I signed up. I signed up for this website because I thought
there's a fetish for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is there someone who likes bunions?
100%. Here's the thing. I know one thing about foot fetishes is that people either like clean feet or dirty feet.
You don't know about bunions though.
Well, I think it's. I don't know. I don't think that factors in.
Okay.
I think that people like the type. It's like, I don't know. I have to learn more about it before I can talk about it.
Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. I think we've probably offended a whole foot community here.
Yeah, and also don't look up our feet finders. They're not going to be our names.
And you know what? Another thing, I'll tell you what my fucking name was. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I signed up in a moment of panic and I'm not going to do it.
I signed up in a moment of panic.
Okay, here's what I did.
Yeah.
As we've talked about previously on the show, is that I used to have an account with Pureflix, which is the Christian Netflix.
So good.
Where they show movies that are like,
so
God died inside Kansas.
Yeah. It's like God's not dead dude.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And my account name on that was Pure Syd.
The best part is they do not let you unsubscribe.
No, for months they were like, Pure Syd, please stay. And I was like, I can't.
We had to call Roku.
Yeah, it was awful. But I couldn't think of anything, so I made my username Pure Feet. I'm telling you, you won't find anything from me. It was a moment of panic.
Here's what I'll say. I think you fit into one of the categories I've heard of, right?
What?
Clean feet.
Oh.
Pure feet.
Oh.
Because I think the thing is like, are the feet so clean or are the feet so dirty? And I don't know. I don't like either.
Or are the feet so fucked and bumpy?
Are the feet so bumpy for me? Yeah. That's such a beautiful question.
I don't know, man. I mean, they're not really that bad. Like, they look fine.
Yeah.
Okay, they look for bunion feet, they're fine. Okay.
Oh, no, I think they're beautiful.
So back to we have notes.
Yeah. What was your last note?
Oh, notes on 2025.
Yeah,
right.
well, yeah.
That's where we were. Maybe I should get assessed.
I love it. I get asked the most fun questions. It is so fun.
Okay.
I got asked if flowers can talk to people.
And can they?
I said no, but I don't know. I might be wrong.
Hot
I
take.
just said no.
Okay, wow.
I said I don't think so, but that's subjective.
Okay. And you're offending the community of flowers watching this podcast. Okay, here's my other note on 2025. If Elon Musk wouldn't survive a modern day middle school, he should not thrive in our government.
That's such a good point.
This is a man with the most bullyable, punchable face I've ever fucking seen in my life.
That's true.
This guy fucking sucks. And I don't endorse bullying.
No, God, no.
I think he should have been bullied more as a child.
I understand what you're saying. It's like, fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. Being a Nazi is so out. This is
really is.
Like, this is 80 years ago. This is lame. This is vintage in a bad way.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? Be original. Do something interesting.
It's like badly cut low-rise jeans.
It's so on the nose. Like,
it's so bad.
It's just like not original.
Come up with something new that you're going to do that's going to be the worst thing in the world. Don't take
100%.
Someone else's worst thing in the world.
Exactly. Don't take someone else's work. This is an IP issue at this point.
This is an IP issue.
Like, right, if you turned this in on turnitin.com, we'd have an issue. So don't do that.
Yeah.
God, he has a punchable face. God, I want to punch him. And I don't want to punch people.
No, I'm the one that wants to punch people. And don't worry, I also want to punch him.
Ugh, God. Punchable guy. Punchable friend. Okay. And then I had a tiny little note.
What is it about?
Melania cosplaying as Jim Carrey in The Mask at the inauguration was not something I liked. Or
with the big hat?
Yeah.
Oh, I do love the concept, though, of manufacturing a hat that keeps men away.
Okay, now you're on to something.
Because that's what it was. She wore a big hat so he couldn't get close to her.
Oh my God, if she had showed up in a sombrero, I would have died.
I mean, first off, she would have, because that would have been awful.
She would have. That would have been just the worst.
That would have been just like the most...
Just the worst thing
like
you could
randomly
possibly
offensive
do.
choice. And yeah.
But it is the widest hat.
No, I think we need to manufacture... Maybe we'll make merch for this podcast.
And
it says something stupid on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the biggest brimmed hat in the whole wide world.
Yeah, to keep people
away from your face.
And the thing about it, too, though, is if you listen to this podcast and you're anything like us, you might naturally keep people away.
That's true. That's true. If you do listen to the podcast, you can get better at keeping people away naturally because we're really good at it.
So that was We Have Notes music. Cut the music.
Oh, my God.
Sorry. So sorry about that.
Oh, my God.
If you are a longtime listener, longtime watcher of the podcast, you know that we do a segment, recurring segment called the Love Island Fantasy Bracket. Olivia, you want to explain what that is?
Yeah, we're going to do, for if anyone's new here, we're just going to do a little recap of this thing we do. It's called the Love Island Fantasy Bracket. The idea is we take characters that should never be on Love Island and we put them in a season of Love Island. There's updates every week and the audience can vote on who gets dumped from the island, who the bombshells are, who couples up with who, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to just jump into that.
Yeah, we're going to just do that. So this is the Love Island Fantasy Bracket.
Play music!
Got the music. Came here for love.
Yeah, she has to do that every time.
Oh, yeah, and we're going to bring in the whiteboard. So now we have a whiteboard. So this is a whiteboard.
Okay, guys, this is a whiteboard.
So I've seen on sports shows.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
That they do kind of a thing where they put like a lineup of
like
people,
a bracket moment with visuals,
and they go like, "This was how the first play.
This is how the first play." They always say. They always go, "This is how the first play."
And
they always say that.
So we're just gonna go through and explain to you what's happened up to this point.
Yeah, so far in Love Island. So we started with 6 Islanders on the island. The Islanders were Toongus, the AM/PM mascot.
He's made of snacks. His fupa is chips. The rainbow fish, who is dehydrated, dying because he's out of water. He talks like this.
RFK Jr.'s brainworm.
Not RFK, just the brainworm.
Scrappy-Doo bursting out of Mr. Bean's chest like he does in the movie Spooky Island.
The live action
movie. The burning pile of furniture that is outside my apartment building.
Yep.
And Glenn Close.
Obviously, Academy Award nominated? Maybe not.
You know better than me.
I don't think she's won an Academy Award.
Okay, this is huge.
Okay, Glenn Close.
All right, so they were our original 6 in our first couple up ceremony. Toomgus and the Rainbow Fish coupled up. We got RFK Jr.'s Brainworm coupled up with Scrappy Doo bursting out of Mr. Bean's chest. And of course, the burning pile of furniture was coupled up with Glenn Close. Immediately, we brought in a bombshell, which was voted on by you guys, ChatGPT. So, during the next coupling, ChatGPT, we asked
ChatGPT in real life, who do you want to couple up with out of these people? And ChatGPT said, Glenn Close.
Glenn Close. So ChatGPT coupled up with Glenn Close. The other 2 couples stayed the same. Toomgus and the Rainbow Fish, RFK Jr.'s Brainworm and Scrappy Doo.
Which left the burning pile of furniture outside of Olivia's apartment single and vulnerable.
Okay, so then there was a surprise dumping. The audience voted on who was going to get dumped from the island, and it was
Glenn Close. So sad.
Then the audience voted on a new bombshell to enter the island. They voted on Glenn Close. Glenn Close comes back into the villa, walks straight past everyone, and goes directly into the ocean, never to return. And then they bring on another bombshell, which is, bleep this, Cunty Tinky Winky. Also voted on by you guys. Cunty Tinky Winky obviously has fishnets, is very tall.
Is always playing really inappropriate videos on his
stomach
tummy tubby TV.
Yeah, So there was a new recoupling. Tinky Winky immediately took an interest in Toomgus.
Because they're both like 7 feet tall.
They're so tall. And the thing is, Toomgus, who's a pretty good guy, he was actually starting to develop feelings for the Rainbow Fish. So he was taken off guard and kind of upset that he got picked.
He has one of those personalities where he really just wants to save someone. Yeah. And the Rainbow Fish is dying.
And that's the other thing about the Rainbow Fish is that it needs water.
RFK Jr.'s Brainworm and Scrappy Doo were still coupled up.
Strong from day one. Even though they're so toxic. They're so toxic. That's the other thing.
So toxic. RFK Jr.'s Brainworm was like kind of straying, looking the other way.
He's a womanizer. Mm-hmm. He literally...
Do you have experience with him?
He literally hits on every single woman that enters the villa, or man, or fire or whatever. Mm-hmm. He hits on everyone.
Yeah.
He does it all behind Scrappy Doo's back, and then makes Scrappy Doo feel like she's jealous or he's jealous or whatever Scrappy Doo is in this, right? Mm-hmm. And
none of these things have gender. Everyone's
gender changes. It doesn't matter in this. And in whoever, whatever. I don't know. Did that sound weird?
No.
All right. So then, so obviously the Rainbow Fish and ChatGPT then get coupled up. And once again, the burning pile of furniture is
left single and vulnerable.
Which is crazy because she's a firecracker. She's got such a big personality in the villa.
Then we got these crazy bombshells.
2 bombshells at the same time. That's crazy. Who are they, Syd?
We have Duolingo Owl, and this is post-BBL.
Yeah, if you don't know this, the Duolingo Owl got a BBL in real life. Maybe we can put like a small clip of that if that's allowed.
I did it.
It was on the Duolingo social media.
Yep.
The Duolingo Owl went to Miami and got a BBL.
And it's literally like, come get a BBL with me. So the Duolingo Owl comes to the villa and post-BBL.
And she's kind of like looking for somebody who wants her for more than just her BBL.
But she's also stoked about her BBL.
Of course.
Yeah, for sure. And then the other bombshell
is a lot of water.
Which is voted on by the audience.
A lot of water was a really interesting bombshell in the villa because obviously the Rainbow Fish needs water because it can't breathe. And obviously ChatGPT wants to use water because it uses 50 milliliters of water per question or prompt.
Yes. So then we had our most recent recoupling in which Toomgus went first, recoupled with the Rainbow Fish, even though the Rainbow Fish kind of started having eyes for a lot of water. Rainbow Fish is kind of disappointed. Then ChatGPT came up and coupled up with, you know it,
a lot of water.
And I feel just personally like ChatGPT is a user. This situation. I feel like ChatGPT is just looking for someone to use, looking for supply, that kind of a thing.
Yeah. Thank God we used ChatGPT to come up with some of these answers.
I know. And then when we used ChatGPT once, and then we found out how much water it uses, and we were like,
never mind.
Oh, just kidding. Okay, we'll just come up with what it does then.
We were like, we'll ask ChatGPT what it wants to do in the villa.
And then it all came out. Like, oh, just kidding.
So RFK Jr.'s Brainworm
shocks the villa.
Couples up with the Duolingo Owl's BBL.
Even though the Duolingo Owl's BBL is not an option, it's just the Duolingo Owl. But he really clarifies that he's so
like, I really want the Duolingo Owl's BBL. It's like, come on.
It's also shocking because he was in a day one couple and he broke it up.
He did.
He abandoned his couple.
And then the burning pile of furniture couples up with Tinky Winky, which does make sense.
They're similar.
They're both fire.
Yeah, they're both fire. They're both absolute fire.
They're just both absolute fire.
Which means...
And then voted by you guys, Scrappy Doo bursting out of Mr. Bean's chest was dumped from the island.
Yeah.
And then pitched by one of our Patreon executive producers, Kyle. Scrappy Doo rips his face off, revealing he's the mayor.
Because in Scooby-Doo logic, if you don't know this, you can always rip someone's face off who's the bad guy, and they are the mayor, and they've done the whole crime. So obviously Scrappy Doo rips his own face off. He's the mayor. Everyone's taxes go up.
It's so sad. It's so frustrating.
It's fucked up. Everyone has to like take a pause to do their taxes, call their accountants and stuff.
It's so upsetting. So now you know what's going on in the villa at this point.
Yeah.
Now, this episode is going to be an unseen bits episode. If you've seen Love Island before, you know what these are. They're little episodes with clips that didn't make it into the regular episodes because nobody cares or needs them.
Yes, exactly.
So we're going to explain to you what happens in this unseen bits, essentially like montage of clips.
Yeah, it's like that Sunday episode they do. Because Love Island does an episode every day, and then on Sundays they're like, I don't know, guys. Just look at all the stuff we didn't put in the other thing.
On Sunday, God rest.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, and so I think that it would be very un-Love Island if we didn't do that.
Correct. Okay, so what do you think are some things that would happen in the villa that would make it to unseen bits?
All right, I already know one.
Tell me.
Toomgus tells everyone he's in a band on the outside.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, Toomgus is like, I'm actually in a rap group on the outside called the Snack Boys, something like that. Yeah, he's like, I'm in the Snacky Boys.
If you guys want to hear one of my songs, I can do it, but
I can do the rap, but... And
I'll just save it for the talent show,
Yeah, because they're obviously going to do a talent show, because there's always a talent show in Love Island. There's always a stripper talent show as well, where they all do lap dances.
I'm so excited for that.
Coming up, so that'll be exciting. Mm-hmm. So he's in a band called the Snacky Boys, and he promises that he's going to do his rap during the talent show.
I think in one of our unseen bits, we see RFK Jr.'s Brainworm and the Duolingo Owl post BBL underneath the covers in a night vision shot inside the room, hooking up.
Oh my God, that fast?
That fast.
He's a sociopath.
Oh, he's fucking crazy.
No, he's a fucking, he's fucking crazy. Because he was just pretending the whole time with Scrappy Doo. 100%. Or is he just that toxic and he's like, no, it's like he's just, people are
just supplied to him.
Props and garbage to him.
So underneath the blanket, you see the little worm trying to get into those cheeks.
Oh my God, I hate when the worm tries to get into those cheeks.
And obviously, Duolingo Owl is a bird.
Yeah.
So in the morning, they say, hey, did you guys have a fun night? And Duolingo Owl says, well, let's just say the early bird got the worm.
Vibes. Yeah. No, it was really, really cringe. And everyone's making like bad eggs.
Everyone's like, ew,
Everyone's
stop.
like in the kitchen making like bad scrambled eggs for
and they're
each
like,
other.
Ew, can you
like,
stop? And she's like, the early bird got the worm back.
Yeah, it's really awful.
And it's just like kind
and
of
also
disgusting.
like it's really insensitive too, because like everyone is still crying about the fact that, especially the fire.
They're mourning the loss of their friend, the Scrappy Doo, who is the mayor.
She's like day one, and she's the mayor.
It's kind of a double loss on one level.
It's a double loss.
Because it's like we lost Scrappy Doo, but also we never knew Scrappy Doo.
That's hard.
Because Scrappy Doo was the mayor this whole time.
No, I'm going to need to take a break.
If you found out I was the mayor, how devastated would you be?
To be completely honest, I would be fucking
devastated.
You couldn't, I'd be inconsolable.
Yeah. You'd be like, I need to talk to you about how we handled the fires.
Yeah. I'd be like, Queen, we did the fires so bad.
You'd be like, we need to chat.
I'd be like, oh, yeah, no. No, how would you feel if I was suddenly the mayor? If I ripped my face off and I was the mayor.
Okay, I'm going to say something that's crazy.
Okay.
I think I'd be more upset about the ripping the face off bit.
Because it would be really graphic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's fair.
I don't know. And then also being
you don't like graphic stuff. I don't. No,
I don't
like gore.
I don't like gore.
Yeah. And I'm not a cartoon, so it would be gory.
Right.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Okay.
Okay, what else happens?
Oh, maybe like
ChatGPT is explaining stuff to someone.
Oh my God. ChatGPT chat-splaining.
Chat-splaining. Oh, I hate ChatGPT is like fine, kind of not a great guy, I don't think. But when ChatGPT chat-splains to the whole group, it's
so annoying. Somebody's talking about exercise and he's like, actually, exercise was invented by the Greeks in.
Yeah, the best type of exercise is, and it's like all just like
shut
they're at the gym, they're doing pull-ups and like someone's like, oh, I just had breakfast, I just had a cheese toasty or whatever the fuck they have over there.
Yeah, and he's like, actually,
yeah, and it's like, it's got like cheese toasties are actually a terrible snack to have right before you work out because of the carbohydrates and dairy are going to be in your, like that whole fucking thing.
ChatGPT is
It's
so the guy
such a
who's
buzzkill.
running around being like, don't go in the pool if you've eaten 30 minutes ago.
It's such a buzzkill. And honestly, it makes me dry.
Ugh. Yeah, well, good thing we have a lot of water in the villa.
That's such a good point. What's a lot of water been up to?
I think a lot of water has been looking longingly at the island he's on, like looking at the ocean.
Yeah.
Because you have to remember, like, these people are on an island.
Yeah.
Love Island.
Yeah, Love
and
Island.
I think a lot of water is staring at the ocean being like, Mom,
Yeah.
Mommy, pick me up.
Like everyone's waving to the camera being like, hi, Mom. Like,
And he's like,
the
Mom.
ocean's like looking at the ocean being like, Mom.
Yeah, and maybe the ocean, and maybe a lot of water is kind of like, I don't want to hook up on camera because my mom's right there.
There. Oh my God, that's such a good point. And you know ChatGPT's going to try.
ChatGPT's always trying.
Actually.
Actually.
The benefits to hooking up with me are.
Yeah, actually, you burn this many calories.
Hooking up. ChatGPT is just always trying to get everyone to lose weight. Like ChatGPT is like a little like undercover fat phobic, and it's like kind of fucked up.
I always knew that about ChatGPT.
I always knew that about ChatGPT.
Anything else? Do we have any vintage clips with some of our old bombshells?
Oh my God, we've got a really, really cute like girls clip of the burning pile of furniture and Scrappy Doo, and they're talking about like, oh, do you quite like this is like week one. This is like when they're both coupled up with other people, and they're doing that thing where it's like, do you quite think we should switch? You know, like, oh, I quite like yours. I quite like, and you know, like they're doing, but they never, you know, like people always do that in week one.
Yeah, they just are like, they're just
so silly.
shooting the shit. They're just
shooting the shit.
bantering.
Yeah, they're asking what each other's types are.
Yeah, what's your type? What's your type?
The burning pile of furniture is like, oh, babes, it's like furniture.
Yeah. Oh, babes.
For me to burn.
I like to burn some furniture. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when a lot of water came in, burning pile of furniture was immediately turned off. Was like, no, I don't.
Oh my God. I think, that's another thing. We cut to a burning pile of furniture shit talking a lot of water.
Oh, yeah.
To like all the girls.
Mm-hmm. Burning pile of
furniture. Which is kind of fucked up.
No, burning pile of furniture is like something about that guy.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
I just don't like him.
Something about him rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah, there's just something. Yeah.
Something. I really think he's going to like dull your flame. I really think he's going to just like make you a lesser version of yourself.
What's the rainbow fish doing? I have an idea.
Something like that.
It was probably like that.
Yeah.
So we cut to the rainbow fish.
Like flopping alone.
Flopping, kind of being like...
trying to turn the faucet on in the bathtub, but nothing's coming out.
Yeah.
And he's just like flopping.
Yeah, that's what he's been doing.
Yeah.
So that sucks.
And that was this week's episode of Love Island.
So next week, we're going to have another... narrative episode.
Yeah.
And we're going to have some cool surprises. So, guys, write down any bombshells that you want to enter the villa.
Yeah, a reminder that Casa Amor is coming up.
Casa Amor is coming up. If you don't know what Casa Amor is, it's when they take all the islanders, they separate them into groups, and they put them in new villas with all new sexy singles.
As a test.
As a test. Are they going to cheat? Who will cheat? Who will stay loyal?
So
who will find someone new?
Definitely let us know who you think should be a bombshell.
And who should be in Casa Amor.
100%. And we'll see you next time.
Also, we do have other stuff on Patreon. You can chat with us. We have weird, random, extra things that we put on there all the time. We do fun movie nights where we heckle bad movies. It's just a blast. Join if you want. You get a lot more say on Love Island.
Yeah, it's true.
And on what I wear next. No, I don't know. You get a lot of say on what we do with the Last Diaper.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
If you join Patreon, you can vote on what we do
with the last diaper. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Until next time, I've been Syd this whole time.
I've been Olivia still.
And we will see you
next Tuesday. Bye. Thanks for watching Syd and Olivia Talk Shit.